Mr. Sandman, bring me a biatch. One night on top, can walk in the edge. Put on your magic rings and fly away with me. I'm a lounge singer extraordinary. That's my second. That's my fallback job. If this gig don't work out, I'm a lounge singer, and I did it my way. Yeah. Regrets. I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I don't know. I have net. I have. I have. I have. Fucking. Hello, Rebecca. Hello, Naza. Sarai. Yo. Oi. Oi, oi. Where's the blues? Sporting. Dice lost. Tattoos. Oi, oi. I've been good the past few days. Like, well, I went on I did a spiritual thing. Like, you guys know how I do. I'm a fucking shaman, man. Look at that. I've sewn. This is a sweatshop, boys, and I work in it. I'm my boss coming here. I do it. I've been on both sides of the ladle, motherfuckers. I tell people that. Yo, people go, I've been homeless. I lived in my car. I'm like, yeah, that's homeless. I've had to pull phone books over me because I was freezing in a dumpster, bitch. Shut up. And I go, whoop, upside your head, said, whoops, upside your head. Whoop, upside your head, said, whoop, upside your head. I've just realized these songs are catching up, and now the coolest songs I ever heard of my life. Like, I kissed a girl, and I liked it, and it's a girl. Now, that's good. I don't listen to pop culture, blah, blah, blah. So it's now just getting around to me. Billie Jean was not a woman. She was maybe a female lizard. I don't know. Yes, this is camping. Come on, Nazar. I lived in I had an RV that was, when I lived in Santa Barbara for a while, this was so cool. I bought this fucking, for $300, I bought this blown out, cracked out fucking RV, right? That you drive. It had the engine. Yeah, I know. And well, no, more than that, it's just propaganda, you know. But I guess, and then that is psychological warfare. So yeah, and also pop culture. Culture is downstream from politics. That's why we say, look, they're fucking up the Star Wars movies franchise on purpose. Boom. You know, it used to be that evil empire and this. They can't have that now. So they're canceling. So they don't want the kids like us drawing energy from God. They want to hide God completely. Like the Force, when I grew up, if anyone my age that went to the 1977 original Star Wars is like I did, and I thought I could use the Force. I knew I can, and I can, and I still do. And anyone can. And then in the new Star Wars, they made it Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, where he has a certain amount of these like royal blood vein lines to where he has more of the Force. No. That's exactly why we don't. The only thing, only truth drop in that whole fucking new Star Wars franchise, which is just the first one was just a Star Wars movie of some sort going on with Jar Jar Binks going in front of the thing. And hide God, exactly. Everyone's looking, so it's in you. Don't you get it? All I did was like, hey, I didn't know, like, what should I say? You know, like, so I go to pray and I go, hey, like, whoever fucking created this thing and me, whoever made me, whoever created me, can you say something? Because, and you created the earth and all this. It's pretty well done. And people go, we live in a simulation. And I go, really? If we live in a simulation, you guys, just listen. If we live in a simulation, or whatever you want to call it, whatever that means. If someone built this reality, they're God. Hello. Don't you get it? I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a person or something and you're able to create reality like this, is this real and stuff? You're God. Hello. That's God. People don't get that. So that's why I say the creator. Usually when I first started praying, I was taught the Native American religion and stuff passed down as just the great spirit, and he made everything. I mean, at some point, we did not come sliming out of some pool of lightning hit and certain chemicals. And now we're philosophizing about God and building computers and shit. And then all the old temples, and there's shit so much that we don't know that now that for me, being Mandela affected and everything. Or maybe just that I had the time to go look up star forts and razzle dazzle camouflage, and I would have been all over that shit when I was a kid. But it wasn't there. So indeed, I've seen shit change right in front of me in a book, in the Bible. I've seen words change. Not on ass. I've been tripping and seen words fall off pages and move and change, but for real, sober. You know what I mean, guys? Sorry. Okay, now I'll go back to this thing. Sorry, Rebecca and Nether. Right, exactly. And it was the evil empire versus what? The rebel alliance. We can't have that now, can we? Hello, how you been? I've been good. Lived in my car. You're a pussy. Just kidding. You weren't homeless. You were houseless. You had shelter. So I lived in a car and I loved it. The whole park and stuff, right by the ocean. I used to live outside by the entrance to the skate park. It's open all night in Santa Barbara, and the kids would ollie over me and jump their BMX bikes over me because that's where I always slept. Because the cops never came in there and fucked with me, and it's open all night long and all day. It's really a badass skate park. It's all cement, fucking with all these different things, half pipes, bowls. Right. Right. Eventually, absolutely. God is all inside of us, you guys. Eventually, these are tests like Earth. They're just real quick. I believe. This is just my belief. And I believe every time we learn more and more and more, and we get closer to becoming a more evolved spirit, eventually, maybe in millions of years or whatever, we can actually create our own and be our own. Create our own, whatever. Start out with dinosaurs. I don't know how that works, but I think that's the goal. And that's what God wants to do. Just think about my dad used to say, my dad being a Native American, he would say, don't judge a man until you've walked a mile in his moccasins. And it's like, no, he's like, and that includes God, Jesus of Christ of Nazareth, all that shit, right? Fucking, the Dalai Lama, or the, all the different enlightened souls. The missing time that Jesus was supposedly gone, he was fucking what do you call it? He was in the three wise men. They're from India. Oh, I know. I know. I'm a writer. Unfortunately, that does happen. Yeah, those movies where you bring characters to life, and I know it. What? Well, because a lot of what we do as that happens to be what I do because that's what my college diploma is. Right? Like I don't know. I like to write, but that's what happens is we are creators. Since we're part of God, we're the creators. So when you're writing it into existence, I mean, look at all the old maps. Like we inherited this language. We didn't invent this language. We got it from somewhere else. Because if you break it down, man, just break it down. Everything, pull back, break down, pull back. Everything breaks down. But words, like you'll see, and they put it right in your face, like Bruce Jenner, Bruce Jenner. Really, that's all social engineering. That. Now, some of that is humans pulling levers. However, I think these humans and this whatever's going on here, some of them are not human. I don't know. I don't know. According to what my grandma told me, there was always been different like lizard people and shit and giants that they told when they told history. Yes, you can. But you know what else? Oh, I was gonna say when I write, I get rid of these thoughts of anger of like killing motherfuckers and shit, and I do it in my book. I do it in my book. My character does it in my book. And it's like me doing it, and I get that out without having to actually kill the person. That's fucked up, huh? It's true, though. It's because, dude, because you're Nezzer King. That's why. Because you realize that they're not a threat to you, and they realize that you're not a threat to them. It's just like shadow people. It's no. Do you see them trying to attack people, or are they running away from people? Any evil entities, like I go around my house and smudge it and shit, and I'm like fucking bless my house and shit, and I'm like anything that's bad or evil, get the fuck out, and I have to go out. You know, that's crazy, Nazar. Like you were half awake. Like when my dad died, I literally pulled the like not literally, but I had them pull the plug. It was my choice, me and my sisters, but we chose them. We all had to talk about that a long time ago. But my dad wanted me and my dad wanted to talk, just me and him, right? Hey, Davita. Hey, what's up? Exactly with the smudge. So anyway, my dad in on his deathbed, he goes, Brady, are you there? I'm like, yeah, I'm right here, Dad. What's up, Pops? He's like, who are all these Indians around the bed? Because all my family, my dad said, get out. I need to talk to my son. Right? I'm his only son. And I'm like, fucking, we're like this. Like, you know how it is. Like, wow, we take care of business together. I was there when he died. He died in my hands right there. But I said, follow the Indian, follow them. He said there was a bunch around his bed, and it was. I go, yeah, it's me and these Indians. He said it. He goes, who are all these Indians? Why are they? I go, follow them, Dad. You're supposed to follow them. They want you to go with them. He goes, oh, okay. He couldn't breathe, right? Because they took him off his respirator from smoking. And he couldn't breathe. That's why he died. He was 62. But I was like, oh, I can go see my dad die. But when I first seen him with all these tubes and shit, I hit the floor, man, crying. I was like, oh. It was funny. Like, it wasn't funny. It was scary. But then that was before. Then like 2 weeks later, I flew back out to unplug him. That's when he was saying that the Indians were around. He said he wanted to talk. Who are these Indians around me? I said, go with them. He said, okay. And then beep, he merged with the source. Nah, because he hit me up later, to tell me he was okay and shit. And so did my mom, that they made the trek. It's not a big deal, they said. My mom said something, and now she's dead. But when, right after she died, in my head, she said, Brady, right now, the earth is so close, the physical earth is so close it's so thin. She said it's so thin right now, whatever she meant by that. Autumn, yay! I'm like, I'm gonna go, man. I gotta wait for Autumn and Davida and Nezra's in the house. Pocket dimensions. There's a great theory, you guys, about. Hey, Autumn, did you watch that golf ball thing on Joe Biden? How do you fall up the stairs? I fell up the stairs. Fucking Joe Biden. We're the laughing stock of the planet, you guys. Everyone's going, they're totally cutting us up like pie, like our country right now. I do feel better than I did yesterday. Yeah. Right? The golf ball one was so funny. The last side, it was funny. I fell up the damn stairs. That's kind of crazy right there. You know, fall upstairs. Come on now. He said President Harris, Kamala Harris, he ain't planning on. Oh, good. They did it. No, thanks, Marge. Merge. Whoever asked me that about my ears, thank you. It's good now. I guess that was just like a weird pressure. I was in a pressure. I don't know. It was weird about it too, because I was watching this thing about that Elon Musk idiot sending that car into space, and really that's from the movie Heavy Metal, right? The animated movie Heavy Metal, which is from the 80s. It's awesome. And he has and Elon Musk is all, oh no, why'd you choose to put a fucking car in space, Corvette? He said, I just thought it would be absurd to have a car in space and it'd just be a convertible. It would just be absurd. It's like, nah, because you didn't, maybe because you saw the movie that has exactly the same thing happening. Dumb motherfucker. I would have done like a Willy Wonka or done something and got out of that if I was him. Like how he acts all old and then acts like he falls down and he rolls and gets up. Ha ha! With his cane. That's what he needs to do. He's glitching out. Oh my God. It's all, you know what? I guess if you fall up the stairs, how is that working? How is that green screen shit working? They have my sister's like a liberal person, and she goes, I know Joe Biden, they have a fake sound stage that makes him be, it's like the Oval Office, but it's not, and all this. And I'm like, what? What are you lefties talking about, man? You're starting to know what's going on now. They are real, and memes become reality. We laugh and go, "What? They're gonna do this," and then they fucking do it. We make memes, and then they do it. Memes and humiliation rituals. We gotta humiliate them. What's wrong, Autumn? Oh, right. I think something about movies, but reality, you know how things like this, okay? I don't believe that things like it's truth is stranger than fiction. That is like something that is comes down from on high, right? Like row, row, row your boat. Like Matt always says, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream, merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. That's not good enough to last thousands of years. It's not good. It's dumb. No, you know what they're doing? They're making the CGI purposely look to where we can see it, right? And then they're gonna do real CGI deep fake that's fucking you cannot tell. Even a professional can't tell, right? And you can make any person saying anything you want with their voice and they cannot tell. So they're doing crappy patchwork so that we think that so that the majority of people will believe the deep fakes when they do the deep fakes that aren't so obvious. Believe me, if they fuck up, if they have someone, if they go, here, we're giving them the vaccination, boom, and then they die right there, boom. Yeah, they wouldn't do that, okay, guys, if they wanted everyone to go take it. Come on now. People got to think, use common sense. Just think about it for a minute. You know, it's all you need to do. I know, right. But it is working for them. That's their plan, for it not to look real, for it to look like CGI. That's their plan. So that, do you feel what I'm saying? I think that's what they're doing. They can do so much shit. They can put a hologram person right there that would look just like you would think it was there, but they don't do it. I've seen them do it with those fucking seals and shit in Japan and the whale. People think it's splashing them. I mean, they can do a lot more than what they did with Joe Biden. They did that on purpose. They faked that shit so that we'd be like, oh, look, they fucking faked that. Instead of going, oh, why is there troops and razor wire like a prison around our fucking capital? What's going on here? Instead of, so we don't ask those big questions like, what the fuck is going on? Why has everyone got a muzzled dunce cap on? Stupid. I know. I do. Oh, I know, right? Sucks. I hope that all fucking works out. I'm glad I don't drive. I think now sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I could drive. I'd probably fall asleep and shit. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to. I'm just not gonna. Why would someone take a non? They're saying, look, you can't sue us if this kills you or does anything to you because it's experimental. Okay. So all of those vaccinations are if there's complications, they're not they already have non-liability for it. It's like, what? Who would take that? I wouldn't take that unless I was dying of like poison. And I was like, all right. And they're like, this is the antidote, Dr. Jones. I wouldn't, that's the only time I would just do it. Right. But no. Yeah. Not only are they experimental, they All the companies that are doing it said, no, no, we ain't gonna be responsible if everybody develops cancer or dies from it right there if they fall down dead. Then they have on TV, they give someone a shot and the person literally falls down and dies. Come on, guys. You don't think they have a lag button? They did that on purpose. I don't know why exactly, but they want us to be scared of the vaccine so they can keep us in masks forever or something. Because that's what makes. I can't believe Americans are falling for this. I don't even know what to think. Oh, hey, Ditzy, what's up? Oh, that's. Oh, okay. Now I know who you are, Lizzie. I didn't realize. Yes. I must be having sympathy pains for you, Autumn, man. My fucking back shoulder blade is all fucked up, man. Really, my back has hurt so bad I've had to stop working and shit for a while and lay down. Right? There you go. Yeah, Daisy, if you do. This shirt's so cool, guys. I guess I've lost weight or something and it fits me now, or else I didn't know. If I knew I had something this cool, I would be wearing it all the time. But I just found it in my fucking drawer. I'm like, where did I get this? It says something really cool on the back too. Anyway. Yeah, you don't want to call yourself Ditzy. Lizzie. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Oh my God, really? Me too. It's all of us, you guys. Oh my God. We are feeling your pain. Holy shit. Right, Nazar. I have magnetic shields. It's not helping me. Don't let them see. Yeah. Um, thanks, man. I'm using my sister does oils and I'm like out of this. This is the very last I had this thing all rolled up. It's called the and it's all fucking. She does oils, so it's like mentholatum root of the mentholatum plant and shit. All these plants. Oh man, it works really good. I wish I had some. I've got good weed too. Yeah, boom. Oh, look at this. Son of a bitch, my shoulder is fucked up. Oh, oh shit. Never mind. Hi, Brittany. What's up, girl? doTERRA is good. Yes, Autumn. You should go through my sister. I'll tell her to give you my like give you it at her price or whatever. Because she's like we're really high up over there. Look at what do you guys think this is inside of here? What? It's solid. It's one piece. Is it getting? Oh, right. Mm. Send me cool stuff. I have
Lady,
hmm,
can I borrow your hat for a second? The guy wants to see how they start to wear over time.
take it.
How much would you say? How long? You said you have yours for
A year at least, right?
like a month? No, not a month. Like about
A year. I've had that hat
during COVID, so
a
probably like 3
year,
months.
probably a year. No, I've had that for at least 6 months. Huh. My boss wants my hat to go show my show my I'm so lucky not to be bald. Just because I had dreadlocks too for 7 years. Oh, look at my hat. It looks so cool. Right then. Oh, I know. That cowboy hat is awesome, man. So I get hit on. I mean, I wouldn't say I get hit on. A lot of girls, a lot of people say they like it. We sell so many of those. We have black, brown, and like this red like coffee color or something. God hates bald people. God must hate bald people. That would suck. I mean, I don't judge people. I just don't think I have a nice looking head. Probably. What, you want one of those cowboy hats? I'll get you one. Don't order anything from the store over here. I'll get it from you. I'll get it for you. What color is mine? Black? I'll bring the 3 colors over to show you guys. Fuck, we sold like 20 of them yesterday. Oh, that? Oh, I want to show you this. Did you guys see this? Look at what I framed. This is such a cool picture. And it looks so badass. I framed it perfectly in thirds. It's the rule of thirds. Her eyes, see, you guys probably can't see it. It's framed so nicely, you can't really see it. But it's a really nice frame. It's not even my artwork, but it's so cool. That's why it's on my wall. I'm not gonna put my own artwork up. That's pretty vain. I don't put my own artwork on my wall. That painting right there is really cool. And so is this. That's Starry Night right there. But someone's version of it. And there's a dream catcher. And then there's this. I'm gonna take my phone camera or whatever, and I'll do a tour, and I'll post it for you guys. Like I'll do a tour Saturday night when we're having when everything's popping off here, and I'll show you my whole house, and then I'll go, okay, ready, and I'll go out my front door, and you'll see there's jugglers. I mean, it's crazy. It's like the coolest place you could ever live. It's like, that show, The Young Ones from Britain? Look it up. Google it. The Young Ones. It's a TV show from Britain. It's fucking hilarious. That's cool. Lizzie. Oh, my last video was so cool. Hey, they never stop giving me stuff. You guys saw my 3 wolf poncho, right? That they gave me? Or that she gave me? Plus, look, she just gave me these. fucking brand new pair of Vans. Why does she do that? It's so cool to live next door to someone that constantly brings over like expensive shit and gives it to you. Like, why? I'm like, cool. I had this Jamaica 1935 Olympic Jamaican fucking rugby team shirt. It's purple. And it had numbers on the back. It says Jamaica. I wanted it so bad to fit, but it was just too small. And I found it when I found this shirt, and in some box over there. And I said, "Here, take this back because as much I wish that it fit me. I would love to have that shirt, but it's someone else's that it will fit is gonna love it, you know." I'm like that too. But see, as an artist, you can't. There is an AA, Artists Anonymous, for us giving away our art. We draw shit, and then I'm like, oh my God, I want to get, or I make like, my medicine bags and stuff. I want to give it to you, like friends, right? I'm like, take it. No, you can have it. Like, oh, I want you to have that. That's why I have no art. Otherwise, I'd have a shitload. Just like drawings and paintings and stuff. But it's all right. Yeah. Can you see it? But you know what? I realized that I read a thing that said if you discount your art, like say I'll take if you no, it said if you take less money than what you priced your art as, then you're saying that you feel your art is worth less than, right? So I won't do it. I won't do it. Now, I used to. I will sometimes. I'll be like if you want those 3, I'll do them all for 10 or something like that. But yeah, like if you stand by it, $50 for this painting, like that painting or that thing I framed, that picture, $45. Boom, and you stick with it. People will buy it. Yeah.
Here's your hat, love.
Oh, thank you, sweetie.
Yeah.
Home Depot.
There you go.
It used to be Home Depot, not
The Home Depot.
Did he?
Your hat sold.
Hey, you guys just sold free hats on live stream. All right.
Hi, guys.
No, on the live stream. Look, if you came in and grabbed it.
Nice. Here you go.
Have a good day, Jay. It's nice out today. Not too hot. It's not too hot. That's my boss's wife, the chick with the dreadlocks. I'm like, hey, you just sold some, but she was giving my hat back to me. Anyway. Oh, and here's the other thing. It's perceived value, right? Like I had a friend when I was coming out of like prison and whatever, you go to a halfway house, like, or like for drug court or whatever, stuff like that. So it's a bunch of dudes that live in a house. And I had a friend, Danny, that became my friend for a long time. And he was like a master mechanic. Like he knew all the codes for the you know how you plug that machine in? The new cars are all run on a computer. He knew all the codes where you could plug it in and he'd say, oh, it's your transmission or this or that. Anyway, he would do it. He'd be like, yeah, I'll do it for just buy me beer and pay for the parts. And it's like a $2,000 labor job. And people will go, oh, hell no. Hell no. and they'll go pay $2,000. And this dude is awesome. He would, if it didn't work, it would work, but if it didn't, he would break it down and do it again and shit. He loved it. He just did it for fun. And people would say it's so. What about value? But yeah, value. And then and with art, it's like, hey, art is one of those things where it's worth whatever the person feels it's worth. Like this thing right here, there's things like I'll make something, right, and I'll go, or I'll draw something, or I'm not really paintings because I don't want to hang my own paintings on the wall. But like I made, okay, this, it's not an artist by me. I didn't do it, but I framed it and I hang it. And I'm like, I was thinking of selling when I made or put it in the frame and shit and matted it and framed it. I was going to sell it. But then I thought I would buy this for $45. If I went into a store, this was there for $45, I would buy it. So then I just hung it on my wall. It's like sometimes you just like, okay, no vowels. They're too weak for me. I can eat like probably 100 of the 10s. Just because I take Klonopin and Xanax for my I have seizures and I have hella fucking anxiety and shit. My doctor's like, just calm down, man. That's not gonna happen. I'm like, it is. It happened already. Two blues. I used to be able to do two blues. When I lived in Colorado, my friend lived in San Diego and he would mail me them. When he went to Tijuana, he'd mail me like 300 every month. And they were like 10 strip packs. What do you mean you're insane? I've given a they do not that to me, but I've given a Klonopin. I take 2.2 milligrams. They're strong, the strongest Klonopin. And I've given one. I take 2 Klonopin and 2 Xannies at the same time, all the time, and I could eat more. But I mean, at a point you'll fall asleep. But I would give someone one Xanny bar or one Klonopin, and they would be like out of their fucking mind. They didn't even know where they were at. And shit. And I'm like, are you kidding? And then I'd give it to another person and say both people never had them before. And the other person would just be like, yeah, I can feel it. I'm calm and shit. It's nice. But they're not all fucked up like the other person. And not like one person's drinking or anything. But yeah. Really? Oh, energy vampires. Oh, yeah. I've met them, and I get the fuck away from them. They will suck. That's what the whole system is. It's like, that what's that with Voldemort? It's like now with cancel culture, he who shall not be named, like Trump or whatever else. Like, I'll get my live taken down for saying Trump. And it's like, and then the mask. It's like, when are we gonna realize we're in a gulag? We're in a fucking prison camp. I mean, come on, people. This is the camp. Whatever. Look, you can smoke weed and do everything we do in jail that we do in our house, okay? In prison. So putting you in your house is pretty much, we've been in prison for a year. I want to get out of fucking prison or get out of jail free card for 1 year or however long this stupid lockdown is still for me. I'm in Cali. They keep saying, oh, it's over. But then everyone's wearing masks. I'm like, what is going on? It's over, right? And how do the bugs know, or the viruses that no one can prove, know where to go? Oh, they don't go inside there, but they don't go into this hut. So you can eat restaurant there. It's like maddening. I don't know what to say anymore about that. For my I know I want to so bad. And it's like but I see people that are like were my punk rocker friends and shit, and they're like believing it. I'm like, are you kidding? Put like any second of cognitive thinking into that the you know the sea or whatever, and it's ridiculous. It falls apart at every corner. I mean, it's so dumb. And it's like are people, they just don't want to admit they've been duped, or I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay, guys, I gotta fucking do this shit. I gotta go. It is mind boggling. I don't know why they're wearing them, what they think it's gonna do. And when you try and ask them, they get all mad. I'm like, well, is it an airborne virus or is it a surface virus? So that I know whether it's on the surface or is it in the air. So fucking stupid. They're all wear 2 masks, wear 3 masks. It's like, now who's the idiot? It's like, not you guys. If they're telling people to do it and people are doing it, whose fault is that? And they're going, let's see if we can get them to wear 2. Let's see if we can get them to wear 3. And the people telling you to do it are constantly getting caught not wearing them at places and shit. You know? What the fuck? How come people don't see that? It's a fucking humiliation ritual, like wearing a dunce cap. If people would read their history instead of burn their books, they would know that. Anyway, I gotta go. It's all in. Yeah, we created anyway. How would anyone even? Why would someone continue to believe when they flip flop on everything? I don't get it. It's not here. I'm in Cali and people are wearing them, and it's a worldwide thing. And it's like, what? It adheres to borders and shit. It's like, what? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I know. But if you want to look, awakening, Leela, stop it right there. You just said it's all in our minds, and now you're saying big ritual coming soon. Why? Where do you get that? Where do you get that information? And why? You know what? By saying that, you're creating it. You're bringing it into existence. All right, Autumn, hit me up later. I'm gonna go too. But you guys don't say they're gonna have a big ritual. The big ritual is us kicking their fucking asses. Okay? That's the only rituals that's gonna happen. We can't, because that's what they want us for, Leela. They want us to fucking create it for them. They want us to say, oh, they're gonna have this big ritual. It's gonna be successful and shit, right? We need to say, what are they, a bunch of fucking idiots dancing around like clowns, and just laugh at them. That's what they hate. They can't stand. They have no, that's why they're so angry. And we're not. All they do is yell. They're so angry is because they have no self-esteem. All they can do is be victims. Don't be a victim. We're not victims. Like people like us are not. We don't. Oh, I need a cry closet because they called that guy this and that. But yet they don't see their own fucking faults. And it's like no one's perfect, and they're trying to change and mold the world to fit each person, which is kind of what's happening. Oh, I know. I can't believe people even believe in that guy. Or Jojo. Okay, that's just simple. Is that not a reality breakdown that Jojo's our president? I mean, we should be scared. Like, have you seen our generals? They're like pink-haired ladies with maternity flight suits. And they probably were men, and then they were ladies, and then they were men before that, like 4 times. They back and forth. Transgender people, I don't got nothing against them, but they do commit suicide at the average age of 42. So, and that's like the majority of them. Right? Camel toe, fucking heels up, Harris. God, I hate that bitch. It's not even a real person. I've seen their masks, their rubber masks and stuff. It's crazy. Yeah, right. Oh, everything that's going on, like I was totally Alex Jones and Art Bell coast to coast since the 90s. I was Y2K Preparedness Expo. I had the creature from Jekyll Island. I knew all the pedal. That's the problem. That's the real problem, because that's our future, our children, right? That's the thing. No, more than half, Autumn, are pedos. More like 90% of our. That's why they wanted that to, like, I think, and I go, I don't want to tell people what to do. I wouldn't want that job. I don't like being told what to do. They want power so they can be around children because they're fucking pedos. Although, however, you guys, when a society's getting ready to fall, like in Rome and shit, they're all pedos and stuff, right? I don't know. Yeah, and they harvest fucking, I don't know. It's fucked up. Right? You guys should see my channel. Anyone that's new to my channel, if you guys write something, it'll go, and it'll say comment removed by YouTube moderator, not us. It's like the YouTube people watch this channel for some reason. Weird. Fuck them. That's why I only go live. How can they stop it now? It's already out there. Fuck you, Susan Wojcicki. It's out there. Now they can do nothing, right? I don't want money from them. Demonetize me. I don't want money. I never fucking want money from them. Right? Fucking odd. Hang on. I gotta read. They do use the kids for all that shit. Well, that is true about the gay frog thing. The BPA, atrazine, that is in the plastics of the bottles and shit. It has estrogen in it, so that's true. And in the cattle and poultry industries. Someday, maybe they'll find them in some inner chambers like we're finding under Paris. All these scout skulls that are batteries. It's weird. Like billions of bones and skulls under Paris. It's crazy. I know we're paying for them to get there to do what they're doing. They're questioning who they are, literally. They're making them crazy. I used to be the crazy one. I know. Right on. Fuck yeah, man. I'm done with them. And that, you guys, to be honest, That's the biggest thing that why I even do anything about political shit is for the kids. Damn it, that's right. You know, fucking A, man. Society shouldn't have to pay for that. It's bullshit. If you want them, get them. I mean, I think it's a good thing. In that particular thing, chicks' asses are weird now, though. I don't get that. Right? Like black, kind of, I guess black girls, you might say. Oh, really? Cool. Alex Jones was talking truth, man, and I too even thought it was kind of crazy, but I seen crazy shit happen too. I didn't choose to be Mandela affected in all this either, though, you know. Hey, that looks like Judson, but it's not. It's someone else's channel. They followed the guideline how to have a successful YouTube channel. This one dude up here, Vsauce. It's kind of funny. I just watched one thing. Trans used to be committed. They did. Do you think Bruce Gender, right? He was man and or woman of the year, whatever, person of the year. Courageous. Did he cut off his shit or what? Like no, I don't think he did. I know Barack or Michelle Obama didn't. I know she's a man. I did a whole video on it. You guys go watch it, huh? You heard? You guys seen that shit? All I have Latino chicks, Mexican chicks always like me for some. I like if they like me, I like them usually. Like whoever, any race of bitches, of girls, sorry, women. Yeah. So, but yeah, Asian women are nice, but they don't have very big boobs. So they do now. I like that God is coming out with some beautiful ass women that are mixed with like 10 different races and they're just fucking hot, man. You know? I know. Words, I'm a good speller and the spelling keeps changing on every word. It's driving me crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna lay down. I'm not, all of a sudden, I got some shit to do. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta fucking try and get my, go to the, pharmacy. Sorry. I'm gonna check my, yeah, but love, they're gonna come in the name of love. That's just the thing. What do you think? Like, the evil's gonna come in the name of? It's gonna look scary? No, it's gonna come in the name of love. Watch. But we'll see. It's too early to. I don't even know what's going on. Only spirituality can save this people, this humanity. I think is God. People need to understand that God is love, and love is God, and people. I know, right? I'm like cool, but that's all right. I always feel like and I'm sometimes like partial Asian chicks, like half Asian chicks, and I look Asian just because I'm stoned. I think I look Asian. Like, no, but I have these certain eyes that it's like I have slanted eyes. Anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna go see what they're. I have to. I gotta go back to work. I love you guys. Fuck yeah. Ooh. A lot of people came through today, and only 6 things. There was like 12 people in here. Everyone sucks. I don't give a fuck. All right, I'll see you guys in a while. Shit. Whoops. Damn it. Fuck. Sorry, guys. All right. All right. Love you guys. I'll be back on later today. Oh, yesterday was my mom's birthday. So give her a prayer. Thanks, guys. My Els Rose, Adam, Nazar, everybody. Thanks for coming. Hit me up with that Adam Calhoun thing when it happens too. Shoot it for me, Nazar, please. Bye, Lizzie. All right, kids. Bye, Autumn. Bye, Renee. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm just tired. I'm gonna take a nap. Taking a nap. Siesta. Siesta.